recording, Chris?
Yo, we recording?
Holy
We ready?
shit, it's our
Holy
first
shit, guys.
episode.
This is crazy,
Well,
right?
who's gonna introduce it?
Alright, I think I'll introduce
You
it.
introduce it? Alright, you're the YouTuber.
Yo, guys, welcome back to Lounge Talk. New podcast about to take over the fucking internet. Yeah, Christian.
Oh, you joined from YouTube? We got podcasts. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
in the living room of your apartment, and now we just
It's
got like,
crazy.
this sign, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
What I think is even funnier is the fact that we're recording this thing at like
At
midnight,
11:50.
midnight. We just got back
11:50
from work
PM.
at like literally 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're just like fucking recording this shit. You know
Yeah.
what, bro? You got fucking glasses, Chris. Hand me the glasses. Really quick.
Yeah, give him the glasses. Come on.
Glasses. I don't care if you're a friend, though. We tried getting you. I wanted you to be on the podcast, Chris, but you chose not to be here.
Christian. Yeah, dude. What's going on in your life?
Fucking literally, bro, filming with you. That's about it. I mean, I work with Dobrik, but that's about it. Wait, first off, before I continue that, can I ask? I do want to ask this honestly
Yeah.
because we haven't had this conversation yet.
What's up?
Like, why do you guys actually keep this tree up year-round?
Keep the Christmas
Yeah,
tree?
like,
I think
who-
it brings like Christmas like all around type of thing.
Whose was it though? Like, was it yours or was it Chris's?
It
That
was
just said,
Chris.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna bring
It was
it."
Chris's
I
tree.
want to bring it in this like.
No, we just
like,
decided
put it
really
up.
like honestly the true story is like we just decided to just
You
keep
just
it
said,
up.
"Fuck it,"
I
and
guess
then
yeah.
this bird fucking ruined the top of it. Apparently, like
Yeah.
that was it, bro. No, Loki, let's talk about ourselves. Introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
'Cause, you know,
so-
most people know you already a bit. They don't know me all that much. But
Who
you
wants to
know,
introduce first?
go
You
ahead.
wanna
You go first.
I go?
Fucking introduce yourself.
From San Diego, California. Just moved out to LA like 10 months ago. Used to live in Mexico City. Full-time model, I guess you can call me that. Yeah, I started YouTube back like last month. On the grind for sure. Making some content. And yeah, I'm out here trying to live my dream, I guess.
Just be an influencer, right?
Welcome to Josh's world.
I guess this is kind of where I'm tapping into a new industry because
Yeah, man.
working with influencers, as I'm watching Chris almost walk right in front of my camera.
You just ran into that shit.
That is fucking hilarious.
Wait, can we cuss on this?
Yeah,
Are we
give a
okay?
fuck.
Alright, yes. Are we bleeping them out?
No, it's YouTube. YouTube doesn't have that on their guidelines anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I bleep all my fucking.
Nah, bro, you watch any of these guys? They curse all the time on podcasts.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's not like we're fucking monetized anyways.
That's true. We will.
Yeah, right? I were too worried. But no, this is like first time in a while I've been on in front of camera. I mean, besides being on your fucking videos, but like.
How was the last podcast that you did?
Last podcast that I did? Shit. It was fun. It was
good?
different though because like they're definitely more on like the serious side. You know?
Oh, okay.
and I
Like
haven't,
they're not goofing around or anything.
Well, no, I mean, you know, getting to know me as an individual, you know, that's a lot different because, I mean, I've had a lot of, I guess the best way to put it would be overnight like success.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're out of frame. What is
About
it,
to
Christian?
die, apparently.
Your camera's about to die?
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Okay, you know what? We can just do the two angles.
Yeah, if it dies, fuck it. Whatever.
Sorry, guys. No more one angle.
It's our first podcast, guys. Cut us some slack.
Next podcast is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
Next
literally.
episode. Sorry.
We
What
literally
am I saying?
only-
Not next podcast.
Off camera, we're really talking about the fact we only spent $30 on this entire podcast. So, like,
$30.
what do you want?
Yeah, it's
Literally. Like, that was on this sign alone. So,
This guy's was like $1,000. It's crazy.
literally. It's in the literal living room of their apartment right now. That's where we're recording the shit. But no, it's definitely been interesting for me to be in front of the camera these last few weeks with you
Yeah,
and your
man.
channel. You know what I mean? Like,
What does it feel like?
it's fucking weird. I mean, nice but weird because it's like I'm so used to like walking around with like honestly, like this is not even like not me putting on a different personality in front of cameras, but like
Yeah.
it's so
Just
different
yourself.
being able for somebody to say, "Hey, let's go film," and I'm watching your roommate film, and me just being able to be like a personnel like on your videos, like just a personality.
Yeah, bro.
In a
It's
sense,
like-
it's kind of dope to just be me on camera and have somebody like people see a side of, you know, that I'm not just a photographer. Like I mean business and I do my job and that's fun and everything. You know.
There's always like two sides to everything.
Well,
which is
yeah,
pretty
and you
cool.
know, it's like I spend so much time behind the camera. Being in front of the camera kind of feels nice to like let loose a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was kind of what the bummer was when I couldn't dress up as Barbie because your camera died actually previously
I know.
on one of your
Yeah.
channels,
And now it's dying again.
and now it's dying again as we're using one of the 3 cameras.
Yeah, guys, if you
So-
guys don't know, I run a YouTube channel named Josh Mello. My roommate, Chris Carello, literally does all the filming for it.
Just
So
call me Corrado.
do that. Oh, I did. Oh, fuck. I did the wrong last name. My bad.
So officially, that camera, the wide camera, is dead. The one that was looking at us.
Oh,
So
rest
now
in
we're just
peace.
down to these two.
That's my camera, so that sucks.
But yeah, dude, like everybody, like it's been a crazy fucking summer meeting so many people. Like meeting you through Dobrik's when I
It's
was
fucking
shooting
crazy.
his birthday, like you know.
Yeah, it was kind of weird how that works, guys. We literally met at like David Dobrik's birthday because if you guys don't know, I work at Dobrik's. I should have mentioned that in the introduction, but yeah, I work at Dobrik's, his new pizza shop, and I met this guy because he was doing PR for the event, and yeah, we're just kind of connected, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, shout out to Bootsy. Bootsy fucking got me to work with Dobrik's and got me connected with that whole entire team.
Shout out to Boosie.
You know what I mean? Bootsy Bellows, fucking please keep Wild West Wednesdays. I don't want to lose that. That's literally been my networking gold mine for the last like 6 months.
Yeah.
But you know, things come to an end.
I don't think it will end.
All things come to an end sometimes.
That's true. It'll come
the
back.
way of
It'll come
life.
back.
But you know, yeah, like
I've always wondered, like, when these podcasts are happening. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
Like, what are the cameramen doing?
Yeah, I know we're just
Like, we're just watching them
just
just walk
fuck around. That's so funny.
At me next time.
It's a lot different than the last one. I think it was just literally the guy just like pressed record and then just like sat on his
They-
phone
oh,
for like an
okay.
hour. It wasn't anything crazy.
I was thinking about that. How are we gonna do that?
No, but it was definitely different being on the last podcast because it was a lot about like, you know,
Is it just more personal?
it was more just like kind of trying to get to know me as a person, I guess is the best way to put it. Like
Okay.
they sat there and they're just kind of like we never heard of you. We never heard your name. And I was like, I guess the best way to put it is being like kind of like an overnight success. But I'm not like famous. You know what I mean? I'm not.
Yeah,
Anybody
but-
who watches this is like most of the people who are watching this are probably my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's nobody who's gonna walk up to me in the street and say I know who you are.
Oh my gosh, I saw Lounge Talk.
Yeah, exactly. That's not.
I want that
Oh my
now,
god, you work for
but-
David Dobrik, or oh my god, you're a photographer for this person. Like nobody's
Yeah.
gonna walk up. I'm not notable, if that makes sense.
That's
But
true.
Oh my god, you're
You
a porn
know,
star.
huh?
Oh my god, you're a porn star.
I'm a porn star, dude. Oh shit.
That's crazy. No, but
Shout out Sky Bree for making me make that life happen.
So like I'm like I don't know if I ever asked you, but like I seriously don't. I don't even know if I even ever asked you. But how'd you get into photography?
Shit. I don't even like there's really no like significance behind it. Like I just remember like you know, like cameras were always just kind of fascinating to me. Like obviously we all had like that, you know, 2012, 13 era where like YouTube really started popping off. Like FaZe Clan, Optic was like a big thing, and then even Fusi too was like really big with like his social experience.
He's
at the
going.
time.
He's like making a fucking comeback right
Yeah.
now. So that's
In, like
crazy.
2015, 2016, the Paul brothers came out. But like in between that, like there was a point where I was like, you know what?
Were you that person like watching a lot of YouTube?
Yes and no. I feel like back then YouTube was a lot different. You know what I mean? It was a lot more strict and just like it was very redundant because everything was a trend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you know, for a long time, like cat fail videos were like the only thing you'd see on YouTube, or like Dude Perfect was the only thing you'd see on YouTube for like
Yeah.
the longest time. But like once like 2016 hit, like that's when like a lot of these YouTubers like becoming more versatile in a sense, and that's kind of what I enjoyed about YouTube all of a sudden. So when I tried doing a YouTube channel back in like 2013, yeah, I think it was 2013. It was kind of like I had just like a camcorder, and that was about it.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't really vibe with it, and like I kind of just said,
Camcorders
you know-
are the shit though.
yeah, they are, but I didn't really vibe with like the idea of like recording videos. It was fun, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like my thing. And then like I kind of converted to photography back in like middle school. I was like, you know,
Okay.
fuck it, I kind of want to just like try photos. So I just
Yeah.
started shooting with my phone. That grew into kind of like a hobby, and then that hobby kind of grew into like you know, a passion a little bit.
Okay.
So then I kind of became, you know, I really started with photography, if you really want to count that. And then the photographer's like, okay, I have an eye with like this stuff. I have an eye with shooting people, shooting things. Let's try it on video. And I
Okay.
converted that to video. And I already knew how to edit pretty well. So I kind of started getting into both. And then photography was great because a lot more people, they love their pictures taken.
That's true.
So business
Yeah.
came in. You know, and then in high school I was
Little
doing a lot
Vince.
with that. Yeah, and then, you know, TikTok era came around, and that's kind of when I really started taking it, like, seriously as, like, a freelance individual. And, you know, then I kind of had to deal with, like, cancel culture for a little bit, for a couple years.
Oh shit.
And then the past year, it was kind of created, like, a comeback era for me, I guess, in the best sense possible. And, you know, it's nice to like be back
Yeah.
in that field. The influencer field's an intimidating game, and a long and short of it, because like some of these people are very immature, especially if they're like new to that industry. And they
I
don't
think
know.
like a lot of, I don't know, like there's a lot of people, I don't know how to explain it, but I think they just use their platform not as like a creative standpoint because they weren't really creative at first. I think that they just really want the money and they'll just get the brand deals and everything, and they won't focus on what they're actually creating type of thing. But yeah, I get that. I see that a lot.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, it's like we talked about this off camera, but it's like, you know, I got out of a 4-year relationship like at the beginning of the year, and that was like, that was one thing, you know, getting out of a 4-year relationship, even though, you know, in some ways I kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
Still wasn't easy. It's never
You
easy.
always see it coming.
It's never easy. Because I think to me, I was definitely still in that relationship more than my ex was at the time. Most of the time, I think the girls kind of see it coming before we do.
Yeah.
But
they definitely do.
You know, like I talked about this on the last podcast, and I want to be careful with my words because apparently some people didn't like it.
Who?
I'm not gonna say. There were a number of people, but I'm not gonna say anybody's name. But you know, the best way to put it was like getting out of a 4-year relationship is never easy. And getting out of any relationship is never easy. But out of a long-term relationship, like, you're so used to having that one person to like go to.
Yeah.
And a lot of people love the validation to have somebody to like say they're doing good in life, say they look good, say they have good style.
Yeah. I think someone actually like just like caring about you.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Yeah.
Therefore, and it's like I've said this before, therefore that's why rebounding in a relationship is more normal. I didn't. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna put that in.
Do not. Mom's gonna watch this shit. No.
I mean, I'm not doing it on YouTube, guys, so don't get into that. But you know, a lot of people like really stopped me from like rebounding in a sense.
I mean, that's cool.
No, seriously, like it was very much my first thought when it happened.
I think that's
everybody's like, okay, what girl do I have in my DMs that I could like hit up?
Yeah.
To like hang out with or just to start talking to. Because
it's easier to fucking rebound than it was before.
Yeah,
it's just so
like,
much.
It's as simple as having somebody to just text throughout the day.
Yeah.
Or it could go as far as, you know, somebody to just hook up with. But I don't know how to put it. I put that energy more towards me.
That's cool.
And that's when Bootsy came in. That's when like Dobrix came around, then Summer Rae, and then Sean Kingston and all this stuff. You know what I mean? And like, I guess in the sense like, I made the best out of the ending of that relationship, and I have. I'm not gonna say it ended well. It didn't. It honestly, no relationship ends well.
Yeah, that's true.
But it could have ended worse. There were some choices made in both parties that made the ending of it kind of toxic in a sense. But you know, for me, it allowed me to grow. And I've told her this, that it's not her fault. I let the relationship distract me from my potential growth.
That's true.
Nothing against her directly. It became my problem. You know what I mean? I made it a problem. Fuck, I got tuberculosis, guys.
Shit.
I got my TB shot.
Here, dude.
Fuck. Even Siri's going off on my Apple Watch. Are you okay? This is great, guys.
We have like extreme cut.
It's so funny because I've been with Chris all day setting this shit up, and I don't think I've coughed like once.
And then you start coughing. We start
on a fucking podcast. But
it's fine though. It's good. Just let it happen.
Yeah, I mean that's really the long and short of it, bro.
Like you kind of like you didn't really steer yourself in the direction of you going depression and anxiety with that.
Yeah, what really changed me was I saw it's on Instagram reel, but it's a TikTok. Somebody said something that like kind of used like a phrase that really kind of hit me in a sense. It was like something like, it was like I don't know if you guys have seen it. It said like grapes need to be crushed in order to create wine. Diamonds form under pressure, and like seeds grow in the dark. And like that kind of showed, and at the end of it was like, that shows that you need to be broken, falling apart under pressure, or like in a dark place, and that allows for you to have the most personal growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
I don't know when the last time you ever had to deal with any like pressure or heartbreak or any of that shit.
Oh
was.
yeah, I just did.
You,
but
you
I don't know
just
when it gets
did.
me.
No, you
No.
totally understand. That's when you started your YouTube channel.
Yeah, yeah, dude. To be honest with you, I'm on the same path as you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like.
I just don't want to get to me. I don't really like to talk about it because I know people are watching, like you said. So
Yeah, you don't want to talk too much about it.
yeah,
And that's the thing. I'm not saying any shade towards my ex. It's just as simple as like, hey,
that's true.
I'm doing me.
Yeah, and you're watching that type of like.
I'm doing what I didn't allow myself to do when I was with you. I'm not saying it's anything against them.
Yeah.
It was my choice. That's on me. I reflect that and I see that. You know?
I think I've said this like to you before. I think when you're in a relationship, you're kind of course you're with that person, right? So
Yeah.
you're kind of more focused on them than all of what you want to do in life.
Yeah.
So when you get rid of that person, I think you get more forced into, holy shit, like, I need to do what I really want to do.
No, but I always say this. Like, I think this nowadays, too, with these last couple of weeks, especially working with you guys. And, like, literally now talking about going to fucking Vegas next week, apparently.
I know, dude. Are we
still gotta
going?
fucking book that.
Are we
You're
going?
going. But
I'm
like,
going.
Also, if Josh is being very humble, let's not talk about the fact that this motherfucker just modeled for PacSun.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'll probably put up an image right there for this shit. It was so funny. I actually deadass went to PacSun today and like I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, let's look at some of the shit he was repping and see if it's in stock. I was gonna just buy one of the shit you were repping, walk in with
Dude,
it,
they're like
and see
really
if you
good,
realized
like
it.
really good, like material.
Yeah,
Like that they
I
use.
mean, so like, what's your angle with that?
Good
You want to
quality.
like be a big time model? Are you trying to use that to segue into acting and hopefully build a platform on YouTube still?
Yeah, so like kind of like how like I started modeling was I went to this like casting in San Diego. It was supposed to be only for a store. Agent was there, right? Books me, like signs me into an agency in Mexico City.
Mm.
Do a little modeling out there, and then got an agency from LA from that agency in Mexico City. And then start out here, and then yeah, like kind of like want to take modeling is to like I feel like it's an open, it's definitely it's a door that you could probably, what the fuck am I saying?
It's like a gateway.
Yeah, it's a gateway for acting because
Yeah,
how
of
it's
course.
looking like right now is actors model just as the same.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, you can kind of say that. I can definitely say I don't want to do modeling. I definitely want to do more of acting. That's what I really want to do. But I do like modeling, so yeah.
I mean, I definitely get like a Timothy Chalamet vibe from you if you had curly hair.
Yeah,
If you
that
had
long curly hair.
hair. No, that definitely like what you're gonna get. Modeling, acting. You got YouTube. What's next? You become like a rapper.
I
next
think
or
I'm
something?
gonna do music.
You're gonna
I've
do
dropped
music?
one song, but
You dropped one song.
Yeah, I
oh,
dropped one
shit, I
song.
might not know that.
I'll show you it.
We're gonna,
But
did Tony make it with you?
No, I want. Yeah, we're supposed like. I asked if he wants to make a song. He's like, yeah, like I'm down. So like that'd be pretty cool. But
We need to get
I'm not really
focused.
putting all my focus on music. I thought I would, but it's just I don't know, dude. It's like you have to buy more equipment. It's a lot. You have to get an audio interface. Those things are like fucking $1,000.
Bro, literally. That's why we're literally using mics that we already had.
Budgeting
And not an
is
interface.
key. Budgeting is key.
Like, guys, we had two options: either spend like $400 on a podcast that we don't even know how it's gonna go, or use with the fucking equipment we had already.
All right, here's a question. With you living in LA your whole entire life, what has LA like kind of taught you, or like what do you think the city's like all about? Because I'm not really from here. I mean, I'm from San Diego. I used to come to LA a lot, but I never like grew up here.
I mean, in a long and short of it, like growing up in LA, I mean, being a native, like part of you kind of wants to be out of here because you're so just done with
You
it.
kind of just want to leave.
I mean, the chaos is just too much to handle sometimes. But for those people who aren't from here and like they have goals, especially in the entertainment industry or just to succeed in some sort of field, I think LA is the city of opportunity more so. I mean, I don't get me wrong, New York, Chicago probably are just as much, but let's be honest. As
Yeah.
far as opportunities go, scenery goes, and affordability. Like, I'm not saying LA is cheap. LA is definitely not
Dude,
cheap
LA
to
is,
fucking
yeah,
live
LA
in.
is expensive.
But in comparison to like a place like New York,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
it's
definitely
like half the price.
Yeah,
So like, and just as much opportunity.
that's true.
So I think like the best part about LA is literally just like the opportunity that you can have, and
Is it
you know-
more connections than like what you can actually do? Because I've always like got told that it's 50% connections and 50% like your talent.
yeah, I mean, and that's very true. But like, if one of your talents is really good at networking, then you're gonna get a lot of fucking connections.
Yeah.
And those connections are gonna see what your talent is, and if you utilize those connections correctly, then any other talent will grow
Yeah,
in
that's
that
true.
time. You know, it's like I wasn't great at photography.
Yeah,
You know, but then like it was as simple as just
you put a lot of
Taking a-
time into it.
taking a photo class and then talking with that teacher a little bit and like networking with them as a teacher and just having them teach you.
Yeah,
And that's kind of how I got better. And then YouTube.
yeah, YouTube.
mean-
yeah, I feel like YouTube has its own university. That's like what I would call it, I guess.
They should create that YouTube University. How to
YouTube
get
University.
subscribers. We could use that. Let's just use like it's like Andrew Tate's Hustlers University.
It's the same exact thing.
It's the same
Same
exact
like
thing.
layout.
YouTube University.
You can learn everything here. No, but
YouTube. If you create that, I want full credit.
we
I want full
said
credit.
it here, guys.
The Loungecast wants full credit. All of us. I want paid like $1 million at least for that whole idea. Because I know they're gonna be charging
More than
people.
that, dude. What the hell?
Huh?
More than that. We created a whole fucking idea.
They're gonna be charging
YouTube.
people like $20
I
a month
know.
to be part of YouTube.
It should be like
University.
million like fucking a month.
No, literally. You know what I thought was so weird?
What's
was
up?
when YouTube created that like whole join program, like outside of subscribing.
Oh yeah, that
It was
was
like
weird.
a paid
Yeah.
subscription. Is that still a thing?
Like joining as like a member.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the same. Yes.
What's the requirements on that for like a YouTuber to like create that?
I think you have to get monetized. You have to be part of the program, and then I don't know. I think you have to have the verified check mark, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, for sure. Fucking getting verified and like monetized on YouTube's a bitch.
Yeah.
Look at you.
bitch.
You need
Tell me
4,000
about
hours.
it.
You've been fully consistent on YouTube for how long now?
Yeah, a month. Yeah.
And you're at like 1.2K. on that channel?
1.2K. Yeah.
I mean, that's a steady growth right there. And you
I
started
mean-
at 0, or you already had some of those subs? Because I know you had a couple
I had
videos
some of the.
from,
I had like
two
what? I think it was like, I think 300.
before
So
that.
it's the same. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
And that just grew from shorts. I think the shorts like
The short
guys, if you guys want to grow on YouTube, fucking short method, just like busting out a lot of shorts, like 3 like a fucking day, bro. Gain so many subscribers by doing that. To be honest with you guys, but
And you get interactiveness.
yes,
Yeah, I mean-
yeah. And you get a lot of people like watching your content because if you make the shorts about the same like thing that you're making off your long content, then it's gonna go pretty well.
No, literally, it's algorithms are so easy nowadays, guys. Like,
Yeah, if you really,
I knowing some YouTubers that literally in the beginning, like they had to like go through such a tedious process of the algorithm to
Yeah.
understand how to get views and break through that. Like now
Yeah.
we just have shorts.
yeah, when
Like you just post a short and like it's guaranteed to pretty much go at least to like 1,000 people.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's bedtime, guys.
It's bedtime. Holy shit.
Damn, we're damn.
Bedtime's at 12:14. That is so fucking specific. What the fuck? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't know why I put it that way, but
No, it's so fun though. But like, man, this shit's crazy that we're here right now.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
I was
We're
thinking about
making
that.
this.
I was like, I met this motherfucker at a fucking Dobrik's party at his pizza parlor. This
Yeah.
man just gave me a free hat and called it a day.
I was like, yo, your name's Christian? All right, cool. Boom.
I was like, you bet. The funny thing was, I didn't even give you my Instagram.
Yeah, your friend gave me your Instagram.
Yeah, Toby, you fucking hoe. For the record, that's his last name. It's literally Toby. Please comment that. I don't want people to like show up for calling you a hoe. Yeah, we were recording for Dobrik's birthday,
Yeah.
and I'm like literally laying on the horn in the parking lot because I'm like, I want to go. And he's like in there talking to you, and he walks out and he's like, "Bro, why you gotta rush me?" And I look at my phone because I get a notification. It's like Josh.
Oh, were you guys
something
about to
fuck-
go to Bootsy's?
No, that
'Cause-
wasn't a booty night. We were just going home
Oh, okay, never mind.
because
Yeah.
that was on like a Sunday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what the
That was on his
yeah,
actual
what am I talking
birthday,
about?
which was
That's why
Sunday.
because they wouldn't even do that if it was Bootsy night.
No, let's talk about fucking Dobrik's on Bootsy, bro. That is a fucking disaster and a half.
What is I know Bootsy of course, but like what is it like being in there?
It's fun.
It is?
I gotta say I've been to at at least 6 different nightclubs in LA over this
That
summer
one's like
alone.
the funnest one.
Bootsy, hands down, in my opinion, has got to have been the best one.
Okay.
And maybe it's just because I work there and I know all the people there that it makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah.
But also I'm very spoiled because I get to go wherever the fuck I want in that entire nightclub.
That's true.
But I just think the music's the best. The DJ's the best.
Yeah.
The bouncers, honestly, all of them are so chill. Like they'll
Okay.
do their jobs the way they need to be done, but they're not on some power trip 24/7.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
You know, and just the crowd is always the best.
Okay.
You know, I've been to like all sorts of other clubs that
Lot of,
honestly, in my
like-
opinion, are great too. You know, like Barley's, Poppy, fucking Warwick, Victorian. Victorian was, but
You don't like Victorian?
it's a spot that you go to with your group of friends and you chill with them. I mean, you're not really gonna socialize too much because it's
Oh, I see
so
what you're saying.
chaotic on
Okay.
certain days. You know, but Bootsy's just kind of the best for me because you know you meet a lot of great people and there's a lot of like notable people who are there, so it's great for networking too.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I went to a nightclub called Warwick for like an OVO after party a couple weeks ago, and I was so excited for that. Fuck that whole night. That whole night was a bitch,
Really?
dude. When I tell you I've never been so tempted to like, just absolutely press a fucking bouncer at the door.
Oh, dude, I remember you telling me the story.
Yeah, literally.
You gotta
like-
tell this. You gotta fucking tell this.
So, long story short, I was at the door and I was what's called a comp at a nightclub. I told you what that is.
Yeah.
Basically, a comp is when like a promoter or somebody who has a table can like get anyone in for free, preferably guys because girls get in for free at any nightclub.
That's true.
Fucking lucky girls. So a comp pretty much allows a guy to get into a nightclub for free without him paying any cover fee, as well as getting free alcohol.
Yeah.
So I walk up to the door and the bouncer's like, "Oh, all guys have to pay cover fees." I'm with the promoter that has the table. So the promoter like turns over to him. He's like, "Oh, he's my comp." He's like, "Well, we got a call today that says no guys are comps." Long story short. And so
Oh,
the promoter walks away for a second to like talk to the owner or like one of the main guys there. And as he's talking to him, the bouncer at the door is like I'm like, keep in mind, I'm literally just sitting on my phone. I had not looked or said something to this guy once. I figured I'd let the promoter handle it and let me know when I'm good to walk through.
Yeah.
And it was like a nicer event, bigger event. So, and I'm not afraid to dress a little bit nice. So
That's
I had
true.
like a polo on, you know, black jeans, Air Forces, whatever, and then I had like a gold silver watch and then a gold necklace. Most out of pocket thing, turns to me and says, "And you wearing a gold watch and necklace is not gonna make me think any differently, or like make you feel special in any way." And I was like, I never said anything. I was just so thrown off. I was like, "Yo, I didn't say it was."
Yeah. What the
I
fuck?
was like, "I didn't even look at you." And he's just like, "Well, you know, it just says something about you." I said that I have decent style. Like, what the fuck?
Like, I have
And-
more swag than you.
And he was like, he said something in the realm of like, "No, you're just some arrogant white dude that thinks you're somebody because you're somebody's comp." And I'm like, dude, I didn't even fucking say anything to you. Like, I said nothing to this guy. I didn't
Yeah.
even make eye contact with him. And like, it got to the point where he's just like absolutely just fucking bashing on me. And like, I turned to my promoter, I'm like, and my promoter's name was Steven Miller, I think is his last name. Who I deeply miss because he moved to New York.
Oh shit.
But I'm like, "Yo, get this guy to chill the fuck out."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah. Like, what
finally,
the fuck are you doing?
yeah, finally he literally like, he's like, "No, you're not getting it for free. I don't know who the fuck you think you are." Yada yada yada. Finally, the owner turns to him. I think it was the owner. Yeah, it was the owner. And says to him, I don't even know what the fucking guy's name was. He's like, "Yo, the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "We got a call this morning that says guys have to pay." He's like, "No, not unless they're comps at a table." Well, that's not what I was told. He's like, "Dude, he's at my fucking table. Just let him the fuck in. Okay?
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna be fucking fired."
Like that's fucking bullshit.
Because it's like in my head, I'm not one like. Fuck was that?
You taking pictures over here?
In my head, it's like, like I'm not one to pull like the "Do you know who I am" card. You know what I
Do you
mean?
know who I am? I'm
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Because I'm not somebody at the end of the day. I could sit there and say like, you know, hey, I know the owner of this building, or I know the owner of this person, or I work for these people, I work for them.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like I'm not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not Drake himself at the OVO after party. You know what I mean? Like I'm just to him, I am just some white guy.
Yeah.
But like, I never acted to him like I was somebody. I never said anything to him like I was somebody. I just showed up wearing what I wanted to wear, and somehow that backfired.
See, I don't get that. He's probably like, was he jealous of you? Or
I have no idea.
See,
And I
that
even
guy's-
tried
that guy's
like
fucking weird.
I got so pissed off. I don't even remember what I said to him. But like I remember leaving and I saw him and I was like, and I was gonna say something nice. I was gonna be like, "Yo, dude, like, we're cool, but like, you can't just be going out of your way making some
Yeah, what
big
the
ass
fuck?
fucking assumptions about people. Like, one of these days you're gonna piss the wrong dude off."
You're gonna get your fucking ass like.
Well,
kicked.
I remember as I got in, there was this one there's a black dude coming in trying to figure out the same shit, and he's talking to the same bouncer. Mind you, the bouncer was white, not like some big ass dude. He's just
Yeah.
a white guy, my height, maybe a little bit buffer of a build, obviously. Turns to the black guy and says to him, he's like, I don't know what the dude had said to him, but he's like, listen, I don't know who you are, what you're thinking, but this is Emotion Fridays. Now I don't know if you know this or if anybody out there knows this. One of the nightclubs in LA, Beto House, not bad. They have a theme night called Motion Fridays.
Yeah.
On Fridays. And it's a heavily black-based crowd that goes into this nightclub.
I
on
see.
these nights.
Okay.
So for this bouncer to go out of his way to directly compare this guy to that kind of night, when you can compare
what
it to
the
any
fuck?
other night, like you compare it to Paris Night LA at Bootsy, Wild West Wednesdays at Bootsy, Mile High LA, Delilah Sundays. Like there's so many other nightclub nights that you could think of.
Yeah.
But immediately jumps to like basically the most black-based nightclub night that you could think of.
Okay. Okay.
And the guy did not know about Motion, so he didn't know what that meant.
Oh, you just okay.
So, but I did. So I turned to the bouncer. I was like, "Yo, you need to fucking chill."
Yeah, that's.
He's like,
kinda
"Well, what did I
fucked
say?"
up.
I said, "You know what you said."
Yeah.
I was like, and that's not right. And you know, I even told the guy directly. I was like, just so you know, Motion LA is a heavily black-based nightclub night, because he deserved to know.
Yeah.
He
That's
deserved
fucking-
to
that's
know,
just- that's
like,
just
what
res-
was going on.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
You know, somehow I that bouncer did not get fired right on the spot for that.
How?
I don't think the owner was around, and I
Oh,
don't know
okay,
where he
that
was,
makes
so I don't
sense.
think anybody knew like what had
What was
happened.
going on?
So, long story short, I haven't been to that nightclub since.
Yeah, seems like a fucked up nightclub.
Yeah,
Not well,
I
the
mean-
bouncer. Maybe not the nightclub, but the bouncer seems like.
yeah,
a
the
dick.
bouncer was. The nightclub itself, not bad. I think if the nightclub has like a relatively good night, then yeah, it's not a bad night.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that bouncer just ruined the vibe. Cause like I walk into a nightclub,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
see-
I'm like, hey, like we're gonna dance, we're gonna have a fun time,
Yeah.
you know.
You're about to party and shit.
Yeah, but he just fucked up my whole mood.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you, dude. You
Fuck
think
that
you're something?
bouncer.
No,
If you're watching this shit, yo, fuck you, dude.
Hey, fuck you. I hope you get fired,
Fuck
bitch.
you.
Fuck you. You know, that's the other thing. Like, so when you think about a guy or a girl going to a nightclub, oftentimes you think they're both going there to hoe around.
Yeah.
Or both going there to see if they can find a hookup or
Yeah.
something like that. I've learned one thing. That's not true.
How so?
There's a lot of girls who genuinely just go to have fun with their girlfriends.
That is true.
They
Yeah,
stick
that
with their
definitely is
group. They look out for each other, and you know they're gonna have fun. If they meet a guy that they end up really being
They're gonna-
intrigued by,
Yeah.
then maybe. But most girls will not go out of their way to do that.
Yeah, they're just trying to party. And have fun.
You know, and it's like, I get so many people saying to me like, or apparently people talking behind my back about me going to nightclubs and just being a total, you know, man whore since my fucking breakup. Because also I'm just some big partier. Because I didn't go to nightclubs when I was with her.
Oh,
wasn't
so it's
working
like
for
a
them,
whole yeah.
There was a... I didn't feel comfortable working in nightclubs being in a relationship, just in case something did happen.
Like you were scared.
I was just staying away from it.
Yeah,
I knew my
that's-
friend Toby was doing it, and like I was like, why not? But like I knew also I was in a relationship, so I was like, eh.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people look at it as like, you're this or you're that as a guy. You're just looking for, some ass to get that night or something like that.
Yeah.
But for me, it's never been that. Honestly, it's never been that. It's always been go there and try and meet new people.
See, that's cool.
You know what I mean? And if I see a girl that's cute, it's not about, okay, I'm going to try and, hook up with her tonight. It's about, let me see if she's cool. Let me get her number and we'll hang out on a separate day.
Get to know her and stuff, yeah.
You know what I mean? Oftentimes that fails because oftentimes they might be a little bit drunk and more willing to give you their number. So then they'll ghost you after that.
Yeah.
But there's been like there's been a couple people who I've ended up hanging out with once or twice. Now I'm kind
Was
of
it all like good interactions or was
yeah,
it
good
just
interactions.
kind of,
Whether they ended up being really good friendships.
Obviously, yeah, that's good.
Maybe a thing. I can't say I've ever met. Nope, this is actually bullshit because I did tell you about this the other day. There has been one girl to fucking piss me the fuck off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that was the bitch to fucking try and finesse my puka shells.
Yeah.
That shit will always piss me
That
off.
story's crazy.
Bro, I can't believe... I don't even know how I didn't notice she was trying to take off that necklace.
What? Like, why do you think she was doing that? Just to
Because she
steal
was
it?
drunk.
And she was just like, fucking, I'm gonna take this?
I literally, like... I'm not one to try and get somebody kicked off the DJ booth if they're not supposed to be there. But she was,
Yeah.
like, genuinely just harassing everybody that was up there. Like, just talking to them nonstop. Like, all up in their ear, like, yelling. You could
What
just
the fuck?
smell the reek of alcohol in her breath. It was just kind of like, girl, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Chill out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chill the
you've had
fuck
too
out.
much to drink.
Get off of this DJ booth. Like, I had to go to the bouncer and say, yo, you need to get her down. Because we had
Yeah.
bigger named people up there. And she's just talking to all of them. But just rambling on.
What the fuck?
So it was like, yo, like, get her the fuck down right now. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not like it's my position, but at the end of the day, when I'm there to do a job and you're stopping me from doing my job,
That's true.
I get a little annoyed. Like, when you're, like, bumping into the guy running the lighting board and, like, messing with his controls and, like, doing all this shit, yeah, it gets kind of bad.
Yeah.
And, like, the guy who runs the lighting board at Bootsy is such a nice, laid-back guy. So if you piss him off, you did something wrong.
Was he like pretty nice in the bouncer?
Yeah, he's very, like, he's very laid-back.
Oh, see, that's
Like,
good.
it's hard to piss him off, in a long story short.
Oh, okay.
So,
Just hit us fucking... Chris, you good?
what happened?
I don't know, I just heard fucking like
Very
say
good.
something.
I'm trying to get my second card.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh, what happened?
Because it's at 15 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
How many times have you had to press re-record on my camera?
Twice.
Damn,
My
holy
card just
shit.
had 15 minutes left.
Oh,
Oh,
go, yeah.
in general, okay. We'll try and wrap it up in 15 minutes. Then.
Honestly, this has been fucking perfect.
No, literally. I can't wait till we get a guest on this shit, though.
Dude, yeah, I can't wait. Where are we gonna put the guests? That's what I'm gonna ask. Like, what the fuck?
That's true. Low key, because we have the L couch, we could keep the camera that's on you right now, and then like have like a wider shot to the L, and I'll just be here and like
Oh, and he's kind of like,
yeah, and it'll be like either on that side of you or like on this side
or
of the L.
he's just staying the edge.
yeah, but no, dude, this shit's gonna be lit.
This shit is gonna be
Honestly,
sick.
I think
can't
we
wait to
I
like.
think if we could get like Tony on here first,
Oh, I think that'd be perfect.
get
He's
him
a
some
music
exposure
producer.
as a producer and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like that'd be dope.
I think that'd be fucking perfect. I
But you know,
definitely would definitely be down.
no, definitely. But no, dude, this shit's crazy that we're here right now. I'm repping these fucking neon green sunglasses right now.
They're not even his. It's
They're
crazy.
not. They're his. They're his.
Oh, no, I think they're Chris's. I don't know. I'm confused.
I
at
don't
this
fucking
point.
know. Let's talk. Should we talk about the fact that what Chris did yesterday?
I'm trying to remember. Wait,
I'm
what?
trying to remember. Give you a number. 650.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
about
I don't
that,
know
or
if
do
I
you
want to mention, like, I don't know if I want to
Should we-
mention that.
I don't think. I
Well,
don't think we should talk
alright,
about
let's
that.
bleep it out. Let's bleep, like, a little bit out of it. Let's bleep it, like, what he actually did, but we can talk about the
long
price
story
and everything.
short.
Because it's one of the brands I work with.
No, long
I
story
don't want to do
short. Okay,
What are you talking about?
we have really expensive sunglasses that are not worth the price that they are.
it. Yeah, there we go.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Can't mention the brand, guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
this fucker stole them.
we're not. No, that's not what happened. We're not gonna expose anybody on the truth there. But these glasses are now worth $650. I swear I could buy the same shit at fucking CVS. It's fucking ridiculous. We walked in this fucking store that this guy.
We can't put that. We can't put that.
Okay, we're not gonna name it. Well, I don't have to tell the name. Okay.
Oh fuck! I
But-
feel like we should.
But I'm not telling the story.
We just
I'm
went.
saying-
Let's say we just went into a store.
Yeah, we went into the store that this guy. Okay.
Just don't say.
And I'm not saying what happened with Chris. I'm just saying like.
Just don't say. Please God. Please
Why?
God. Please God, don't. I know my don't watch this shit.
But the fucking clothes were so expensive. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the clothes were expensive. Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to say. Was this fucking store like a $4,000 what felt like denim jacket?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. What's so special about that jacket?
I think I don't know. I really don't know. I seriously. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, and the fact that like.
I think it's just like you're paying for the brand at that point.
But I never even heard of the brand up until that point.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me put it to you this way. I walked into Gucci.
Oh, did you hit the? Oh no, you didn't.
No.
I'm tripping.
I walked into Gucci earlier today at the mall.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, you know what? At some point or another, I'd like to buy like a nice watch.
Yeah,
I have
it's
like
gonna
the
be-
gold one, but I want to buy like a Gucci watch. That's like the one thing I want to like. The first time I get a big payout,
Yeah.
I want to be able to like buy myself like a nice watch or like something like designer because I don't
It's
have
a
anything.
little
like
like
designer.
gift for
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Treat yourself out.
Really nice Gucci watch. Like the snake was in the middle of the face of the watch. Silver with like the Gucci logo band like all along. It's Gucci.
I have a funny story.
Okay. How much do you think a watch like that's gonna cost? Like if you were to guess.
I'd say like 1,200.
1,200?
Mhm.
You're around there. It was like 13.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
But tell me why a pure silver Gucci band, Gucci snake watch costs less than a denim jacket at that store.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Like, realistically.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Tell me why a Louis Vuitton purse costs less than that jacket.
Because those brands are more. Like, of course, Gucci and Louis Vuitton. You've like heard that before.
Exactly.
With other brands.
So you expect them to be more expensive
Yeah.
than this brand. This brand is like has one spot in LA.
That's true. Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just in awe about that shit. Like, Gucci's your next up from Paxson.
I was in Mexico City, right? Talking about Gucci. So like I'm with like one of my friend, like a couple of my friends over there. We're at this Gucci store, and I see this belt. I don't know if you ever seen a belt, but it's really cool. It's like a snake bell. It looks
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
sick.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
over like it's like the G, like
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. So I see this belt, and it's like I see the tag. I'm like, holy shit! When he says $6.50, I'm like, no fucking way! It's this cheap, like in Mexico City. Like, oh my gosh! I go up to the counter and I'm like, is it $6.50? They're like, no, it's $650. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna buy this at all.
I'm not gonna buy this right now.
Yeah, belt for $6.50 is fucking crazy at that point.
But I don't know if I'll say this on camera. But you'll pay the price that you did for the Ferrari for 50 minutes.
That's true. Do not put that fucking. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Come
Like,
on,
if
we
I-
know that it was a rental. They don't.
that's true. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, we can put this in. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that was more like I'm getting the belt, but what am I gonna use the belt for? You know, like I'm really gonna use the belt just to fucking cinch on my pants.
Yeah.
For the video, I think that's like it's a little bit better. Hey, but it wasn't $650 fucking dollars.
No, it was about half of that.
That's true. Yeah.
for should I even
For-
say the
for-
amount of time that we had it for?
Yeah, say it. Yeah.
Paid $260 for 50 minutes to drive a fucking Ferrari.
Yeah.
To surprise
Not
his
my
friend.
best accomplishment in life, but
I mean, the video.
I mean,
did
the
well.
video took off.
The
I
video
mean,
did well. It did well. I mean, you went on some Mr. Beast type shit, willing to pay that kind of money in your fucking videos for a yet to be monetized channel.
I hope so. Yeah.
Like,
It will.
soon,
It will.
hopefully. But like, that was crazy. When I heard that price, I was like, this guy has that kind of money.
Got more crazy, more ideas, guys. I'm gonna spend more money on other videos.
I
so
know.
Get ready.
He just bought some lapel mics.
It's gonna be
So
crazy.
we're gonna fucking film something. Hopefully.
I
Soon.
can't say what, but we be pranking some people.
Can't say what because we don't even know what.
Yeah, we don't fucking know
we,
what.
we don't even know what. We got a few projects lined up. You know what
We
I mean?
do. We do.
Like this.
This will probably be out when the short film's out.
Yeah.
So
probably
I think
say,
so.
like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
We could
thinking.
we could put it like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. So I don't know for sure yet, but I'm gonna say safe goal will probably be Mondays, Fridays.
Monday's
Our
Fridays.
set
That's
schedule
perfect.
for the podcast.
That's
Just
perfect.
so you guys know.
I'm gonna move this a little bit over here.
This one will probably come out on a random day this week. Then the next one will come out on a Friday.
Yeah. I
And
like that.
then we'll follow up with a Monday one. And then we'll just kind of start rotating that schedule consistently.
Mondays and Fridays, guys. You guys hear it here.
Mondays and Fridays drops. These will be edited by your one and only me. Because he's too busy with his fucking shit to like be able to edit a whole ass podcast.
Yeah.
We'll bring some guests in. We got a few people. Friends.
Guests coming soon, guys. What can we name drop? I mean, we got one guest coming soon. Music producer, so that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I'm thinking we could bring in Toby.
Toby. Oh yeah, that'd be lit.
Toby.
That'd be
one
sick.
of these days, and he's my
Toby-
videographer.
Oh shit! And there it is. The news and the
There goes Chris's ACL.
All
He's
right, he just did it
like-
again.
No, definitely we'll be recording that probably sometime in the middle of this week.
All right, cool. Yeah,
We'll
sounds
figure out
good.
that off camera. But
Yeah, off camera.
no,
I think
dude.
this podcast went well.
Podcast has potential. I mean, this
This
is just
podcast has
between
a
us two. The moment that we have a fucking guest,
It's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
be fucking crazy.
That's
But
fun.
no, you guys, I think that's gonna be where I kind of call it a little bit. You guys
Yeah.
kind of feel for us, kind of gotten to feel for this podcast a little bit. Tune in for the Friday one. We'll be dropping on Friday, and then this
Yes,
one,
sir.
I'll drop the dates for the next one, the next two after this one drops, and be sure to sub to his channel, and then follow us both on Instagram.
Yeah.
and,
Put it down in the
keep up to date-
description down below.
Keep up to date with our personal lives and kind of see a little sneak peek into the future content we have coming
It's
in.
gonna be sick.
But other than that, I'm Christian,
I'm Josh.
and this is Lounge Talk. Make sure to subscribe and like this fucking video. We'll be talking to you guys soon.
Sick. Catch you guys later.
Alright, peace.
Let's fucking go! That's a wrap, baby!
Holy shit.